leader is a protector and a guardian. A leader is meant to warn his followers. He's meant to see what they don't see. He's meant to know what they don't know. To see what they don't see, a leader must have vision. Now let me explain to you what vision is to pass this message correctly to you now. In order for your vision to work, you must have knowledge and understanding. Now let me bring it all together. Now your eyes are your vision. Your eyesight is your vision. No matter how good your eyesight is, if all the light in where you are is taken away, you are going to hit something. You are not going to be able to see. Not because your eyes and your vision is not good, but because you don't have light. So therefore, a leader is someone that must have light. You must have more light than your followers in order for you to see what they don't see, and in order for you to go where they have not gone, and in order for you to lead them to where they have never been. Light is knowledge and understanding. So as a leader, you must have great understanding and knowledge. You are not qualified to lead the family because you are a male. You are qualified to lead the family because you have understanding. If your wife knows more than you and she's more capable than you, then it is unfair for us to tell her to submit to you. That is why before you get married, God must pass you through a process where you know who He is and you know who you are and you are confident in who you are, so that you can lead a family. Because when you marry a woman, you are bringing her on your ship. You are bringing her from her father's ship to your ship. When you are marrying somebody, you are taking responsibility for that person. And the same thing with leadership in general. Leadership is so powerful that you see that if 100 lions are led by one dog, those lions will die like dogs. But if 100 dogs are led by one lion, those dogs will kill like lions. They will fight like lions. That is how powerful leadership is. That is why you must know who you are. When you teach somebody something, you are not teaching the person that thing. You are helping the person discover that thing in himself. And that is leadership. Self-discovery. You have journeyed parts into your soul that other people have not journeyed. Because of that, you have more clarity than them. And because of that, you are able to teach them and guide them. But at the end of the day, no wisdom is valuable without God. So the first step of leadership is to allow God to take control of your life. By allowing God to take control of your life means that you must follow Him. You must understand His ways. Allow God to show you who you are. Let me show you a scriptural reference to back up my point. Because the Israelites suffered a lot because of the leaders that they had. Isaiah 56 from verse 9 to 12. The Lord has told the foreign nations to come like wild animals and devour His people. He says, all the leaders who are supposed to warn my people are blind. They know nothing. They are like watchdogs. They don't bark. They only lie around and dream. Now the people are going to be destroyed. Why? Because their leaders are blind. Do you see how important leadership is now? The people are going to be destroyed because their leaders are blind. And why are their leaders blind? It's because of this. Verse 11. They are like greedy dogs. They never get enough. These leaders have no understanding. They each do as they please and they seek their own advantage. Do you see that the Bible said that because they have no understanding, they do as they please? Do you remember what I told you? A leader is somebody that knows the way, shows the way, and walks the way. When your actions don't add up to your words lose value. So a leader is not a hypocrite. And you are an hypocrite when you lack understanding. The reason why these leaders are leading people into destruction is because they lack understanding. Therefore, they do not know the way. Therefore, they are guiding everybody on a path that leads to destruction. That is why you must be careful. Every single thing you are doing now, ask yourself this. Do I want my child to one day do this thing? Because you see, whether you like it or not, you can't give what you don't have. If you are not a good person, a man of virtue, a man of God, you cannot offer goodness, virtue, and God to a generation. You can't offer it to your children. You can't. And that is the beginning of the falling away of your family. Many of you now, you want your children to serve God, but the question is, are you serving God? Do you love God? Do you care about God? So do you see that the problem is from you? The problem is actually from you, but you don't know it. The best version of parenting, which is leadership, is role modeling. Parenting is successful when it is done in role modeling. You can't tell your child to do what you are not doing. So many parents fail on the altar of hypocrisy and compromise. They tell their child to do what they are not doing. And what they tell their child to do, rules that they set, they break it by themselves. But God is not like that. God is not a hypocrite. That is why God is the number one leader. And that is why you should learn from him.